There's an episode of Doug. Remember Doug back in the 90s? So he comes to school and everyone is dressed exactly like him, like that. I think it was a white shirt, green vest, whatever else. And he was getting all his compliments for his attire, but he never got said compliments before. Turned out on Teen Heart Street, fictional show within the fictional show, the heartthrob, was wearing exactly what Doug is wearing. And everyone else is too. Doug could not convince them that he was always wearing those clothes. And then finally, the heartthrob stopped wearing it, and people were like, Doug, you're out of fashion. But Doug was quite content with his attire. Protein powder. Protein, rather, in everything. So I am not a fitness enthusiast. In fact, I hate working out. I hate going to the gym, but I do it and have been doing it for a long time. My workout sucks. My goals are always a little bit muddied. But all of a sudden there's this new protein fad. So like there was there's the organic fad, or there is the no high fructose corn syrup fad. The fat-free stuff, I think, from the late 80s, early 90s, and then the low carb. It's not a bad thing. I mean, I like to get protein in all of my food because I lift a lot of weights, right? And it's just, generally speaking, good for you. I would say it's my favorite of all the calories is protein. But now that it's all of a sudden everything, I mean, there's like protein Pop-Tarts, there's protein Starbucks. I think there's like protein gas now. Like if you put gas in your car, it comes with like extra grams of protein, maybe. I don't know. But if I feel like, hey, I've already been doing all this, what about people who like are actual fitness people? And then again, this is not a bad thing. Put lots of protein in all of it. I'm simply talking about this because it just seems strange that now, after all this time, suddenly protein is popular. And I do find it to be somewhat annoying. It's good, but it's just annoying because protein's in everything, but we've all already been well aware of protein for like ever. It reminds me a lot of the coronavirus, okay? Now, this is going to sound sad and depressing. For that, I do apologize. I'm just going to say, people are like complaining about being home and on your own, not really having anyone to do anything with, can't leave the house. I'm like, get your own gig. That's my gig. Jeez. Related to all that, but not really. I don't like the phrase protein when you go anywhere to get something to eat, as if the protein would be offended if you referred to it as meat. Like chicken, steak, ham, fish, freaking fish, okay? It's all meat. It's not appetizing, and it's kind of douchey when you ask me what kind of protein I want. Annoying. You know what's even less appetizing than that? Antibiotic free. That is no way to describe food I'm about ready to eat. Oh, what's this flavor? I'm really craving some antibiotic free chicken. I also don't like rustic. Okay, rustic is that piece of crap chair that your grandma has had for years, just sitting alone in the backyard. It's just ugly, but it's rustic. I don't like artisan bread or whatever. Artisan is like something really cool made out of bricks for which someone has mastered their trade. All right, it's not appetizing. You know what else I don't do? Depending on the name of the item, I won't say the full name because it just seems silly. I get a lot of gordita crunches. I think the full name is still cheesy gordita crunch. But I'm not saying that. And I also struggle with the names of Starbucks items. Sometimes there's too many words and I'm just not good at it. I'm not really good at ordering Sometimes I'll just say that thing and then I'll kind of describe it. Anyways, Wasul Wamba.